What makes you tough? Working with heavy equipment? Bench pressing 300 pounds? Well, that's nothing compared to what these ladies endure on a weekly basis. Ladies who torch their bodies for, well, just for fun. The term roller derby dates back to the 1920s, but what spectators saw back then is a far cry from the full contact sport that exists today.
It was reinvented in the early 2000s by a team in Texas. Since then, it's just grown to this huge sport.
While it remains an underground sport, there are nearly 500 roller derby leagues worldwide, and one of those leagues, the Mason-Dixon Roller Vixens, is right here in the tri-state.
Our league was started in 2007 in Greencastle, Pennsylvania by a couple of girls, and the interest picked up, so it grew. It came down here to Hagerstown.
I don't think anyone really knew much about it, how it was played, the rules. It was just a learning experience for everyone involved.
From ages 19 to 47, the Vixens consist of hairdressers, teachers, tattoo shop owners, and stay-at-home moms. So what is it about derby that attracts such a diverse group?
I think it's appealing to women because it's a chance for us to perhaps be a little bit outside of what the social norm of what a woman is supposed to do. It allows us to be unconventional in the way we can have our camaraderie, our exercise. You know, it's not every day that you get your exercise and your sports by being able to be physical and hit other people. And also, there is really a camaraderie and a sisterhood that is unlike anything you can imagine.
Don't know the roller derby rules? Well, neither did I. Luckily, the Vixens broke it down for us.
Roller derby is a sport that's played on quad skates. It can be on a flat track or on a bank track. We play on a flat track. It's full of blockers and jammers and pivots. These are the positions. When you play a game, there's 5 people from each team on the track, 4 blockers. Usually one of the blockers is a pivot and 1 jammer for each team. So the point is they basically go in a circle counterclockwise on the track. The blockers try to prevent the jammers from getting through. The jammers try to get through. After the initial pass, each person's hips that the jammer passes, they score points for. At the end of the game, team with the most points wins. It's a pretty rough sport, but there are rules in place to help keep everyone safe. There's legal hitting zones. Sometimes what you see on TV is people punching each other or clotheslining each other. That's not real life, that doesn't happen. We teach the players there's legal hits that you can make, but those legal hits, if executed properly, can deliver pretty severe blows.
Well, now that we've learned about the rules and the injuries from the Vixens themselves, it's time for me to get in the rink. The Mason-Dixon Roller Vixens hold a training program every year, and I got just a glimpse of what it's like to be fresh meat from a few veteran Vixens at a recent practice.
We have a program called the Fresh Meat Program. We train the girls now for about 6 months to learn all the basics before they can scrimmage with our more veteran skaters.
A lot of people question if they can join our league because they don't know how to skate. Well, we teach you that. That's part of our program. From basics of crossing over all the way up to being able to turn around on your skates. After basic skating skills, we teach you basic derby skills. How to stop, how to fall, how to do whips. And then the last section, we teach you how to hit and block, and that's the fun stuff. After those 3 tiers, then you'll take your test, and then if you graduate, you're eligible to then begin scrimmaging and playing with the veteran players.
After skating with the Vixens here tonight and learning just the basics, I have a much more respect for what roller derby is and what the ladies do here in roller derby, and I would venture to say that I like it a lot and I wouldn't mind trying it out myself later on down the road. So how can men and women get involved?
MDRV has recruitment each year. We have open house dates. We'll hold them every couple of months, and in January we're going to start our Fresh Meat program. It'll go from January to July. So if people want to join the team, you can contact us. Our website's masondixonrollervixens.com. You can email us info@masondixonrollervixens.com, and we'll give you all the information. Men can be involved in roller derby in a couple different ways. They can coach, they can referee, they can be a non-skating official or an NSO, or a volunteer. So coaching, refereeing, and NSOs, they come train with us here during our practices. And we don't have a men's league, but there are leagues that are affiliated with women leagues that have men's skaters. So it's actually also slowly growing amongst men as well.
And if you'd rather watch the action than be a part of it, the Vixens hold several bouts a year.
Our bouts are a lot of fun. They're very family friendly. We have infants that come to our bouts, toddlers, all the way up to elderly. They're usually held on Sundays every other month from about March till December.
After spending a couple of hours with the Vixens, there was just one more thing I had to do to make my derby experience complete. So what do you all think my name should be?
Joker!
I like it.